Hello, everybody, and welcome back. BJ here from BJ Drinks Beer with another non-alcoholic or less than 0.5% ABV beer. This one, I'm sure you already know what this one is. This one is from Guinness Co. From St. James Gate, Dublin, Ireland. This one has less than 0.5% alcohol by volume, as I said. Chill, open, pour, enjoy wherever, whenever. Malt beverage with natural flavors. There's that natural flavors. 14.9 fluid ounces. Contains less than blah, blah, blah. Serving size 12 ounces. So there is a serving and then another 2.9 ounces in this, which is really weird. 60 calories per serving. 13.5 grams carbs, 0 fat, and 1.1 gram protein. Oh, excuse me. Brewed in Ireland, Guinness Co. St. James Gate, Dublin. Imported by Diageo Beer, New York, New York. All right. Well, I was hoping they would list the ingredients, but oh well. I'm wondering what those natural flavors are, but we never get an answer to that. All right, it's nitro, so you got to pour it hard. Hey, there's a rock in here. All right, get it all in there. Cascading going on. Let's see if I can get this turned without spilling the head. Yeah, can't really see it too great, but you get the idea. Now this one, I know I had this one last year, but that was a really long time ago, and I don't really remember it. I do remember I enjoyed it. Not really a fan of Guinness. I don't really like nitro too much, and Guinness, like, I don't like my stouts to feel watered down. And yeah, the nitro, I just don't like the mouthfeel of nitro. Uh, so we're already starting off at a disadvantage here. But that's just personal taste, and I can see past that. Uh, and I haven't had an actual Guinness in a couple years now. So, I won't really have much of a basis for comparison. But anyway, on the nose, as you can see, Guinness, it's dark. No need to shine a light. You're not seeing through that. On the nose. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I haven't had anything dark this month, and I've been drinking a lot of dark beers in December. I have a lot of dark beers in my fridge waiting for February. And just that aroma, oh, man, that really brings me back. You get the roasty notes. And, I haven't smelled anything like that in, 3 weeks now? Yeah, wow. 3 weeks in. 22nd. What do I got? 9 days left. Uh, wow, that aroma. One more. Let's give it a try. And this is exactly what I mean. It's I don't like my stouts to feel watered down, and especially with the nitro, which aerates it a little bit and gives it a little bit more fluffy of a mouthfeel. Um, it's just a style that I don't like. It's great for what it is. I'm just not a fan of it. Um, yeah, it's like just hints of richness and roastiness, and but the flavor fades really fast, and then there's a sweetness to it that I don't know, just it's a little weird. It's I wouldn't say it's an off flavor, but it's just not blending together well. Kind of tastes like banana on the back, and there's definitely a weird sweetness. Um, Otherwise, I mean, it's all the complexity you would expect from a Guinness. Um, it's actually pretty close to the original from what I remember. Yeah, it's got that. It's almost like it's like a Guinness up front with the finish of like a Hefeweizen. It's really, really. I don't know. I don't want it to sound like I'm absolutely hating this because it's not the worst. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it and figure it out. It's almost like too bright for a stout. Um, it does have that creamy mouthfeel to it. Um, Very, very light and easy drinking. Um, yeah, soft on the palate. But flavor is just a little bit weird. I get like a weird bubblegum like banana sweetness in the finish, and I just don't understand it. Uh, anyway, if you're enjoying this video or finding it helpful or informative, why don't you go ahead and drop a like? It helps with the algorithm and it makes me smile. And while you're at it, why don't you give me a follow? My name is BJ Drinks Beer, and I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If you've had this one, uh, everybody's had something from Guinness. But either way, if you've had this one or anything from Guinness, why don't you drop a little something in the comments and tell me what you thought about it? In fact, if you've had this, and let me know what you think in comparison to a regular Guinness with the 4.2% or whatever it is alcohol. If you haven't had this one, this looks like something you might want to try. You have some questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you'd like to find this one, I'm sure you can find it just about anywhere, but you can definitely find it at Joe Canals in Marlton. Rating. It's actually very enjoyable for something I don't like, if that makes any sense. If I'm drinking a stout, I want it to be, you know, 8% and above, thick as mud. I don't like nitro and I don't like session stouts, but for what it is, I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm gonna give this one a 3.75 out of 5. Um, yeah, can't wrap my head around that back end sweetness, and I tried to set aside my personal feelings toward this style and give it, just an accurate and objective rating, but I don't know how possible that might be. Uh, but yeah, like I said, for what it is, it's really good, but I'm just not a fan of what it is. If you haven't had anything from Guinness, I don't know how you've gotten to the point in your life where you're watching one of my videos. Uh, but yeah, I definitely recommend. It's like 101. It's like one of those things like you have to know what it's like. Uh, if you're a beer drinker, even if you have no intentions of ever drinking a stout again in your life, you have to at least know what a Guinness is like. Guinness is it's a rite of passage almost for beer drinkers. When I was 14 or 15, I had my first few Guinnesses and actually ended up getting sick. So yeah, don't do that. But yeah, if you haven't had anything from Guinness, do yourself a favor, get one. You may like it, you may not, but it's one of those things you have to try. You have to know if you like it. How about that? Well, that's all I got for this time. Until next time, cheers. Yeah, I'm not chugging the rest of that.